Hello, guys. Welcome to another session review, part two of our community member, Lucky88. And of course, I'm here again with Katrin Saufen. My name is Juice from 6plushome.com, and happy you're here.
Thank you very much, Juice. Nice for the invitation. And yeah, we're going to start with the video. And let's see how Lucky do it in the part two of his session review.
Let's jump right into it.
I think so.
On table number one, let's just do table one and two, so it's easy.
Sure, left
Pretty
is one
standard
and
defend.
it's definitely a call, easy. And yeah, of course, not the best flop on the right hand. Easy call, good price. Now the question is if you should bet, but it's hard. You're the only person basically with a six, I think, pre-flop. Maybe 6-7 suited, 6-8 suited, but most likely sometimes players check call with an ace on the flop. So it's hard to represent there something, better to give it up. I think it's okay, just give it up.
Yeah.
And on the right hand side, yeah, not much to comment. Yeah, let's see how he's doing in this part. I think the last part he was a little bit, yeah. I mean, there are some interesting situations, I have to say, but where he could play a little bit better. I remember last time he was three betting instead of open shoving or three bet shoving,
All right.
which we would recommend way more in his spots. I think he had ace king twice and he were only three betting. So maybe let's see how we do this session. Maybe he's a little bit more lucky. And he, yeah, I mean, his name is Lucky88, so he should be lucky sometimes, Juice, right?
Yeah.
It's a big part of the game. So
No,
let's.
there were definitely a lot of interesting spots in the last video.
What I
Uh,
remember was
we're here
that
as well.
that Bud Bass on the left side, he was somehow always min raising or 3xing any hand, right?
Exactly, yeah, he was. I think he has an VPIP of 70 here on that table as well, so playing almost every hand.
Yeah, definitely. And again, and I think this is the spot. I mean, you can call, but against his aggression, I would even rejam straight away and
Yep.
maybe get it in against ace jack or queens, tens. Who knows? But he decided to three bet really small and
Sort of a min raise,
sort of
I
a min
think.
raise.
Uh,
Maybe he didn't see it. I don't know, but yeah, of course, get it in. I mean,
Pretty easy jam pre-flop, nothing much to do, especially against a player like that, so
oh fuck, he folds. I mean, that would be a
wow.
nice spot to get it in. Even you're gambling a lot, like against. I don't know. Of course, you can have ace king, but yeah. I mean, against this aggression, you dominate so much. On the right table, king queen offsuit. He's just calling with his open ender. Okay. Now what can you do? Just check it. I mean, you have all the ace kings. The button don't have. So it might be a good card for you. Of course, you have no diamond blocker. I think you should use this card as a bluff. If you bet big, I would recommend betting big there in the spot. The left table, 6-7 suited, I don't know. But one thing we can say, this queen's hand, you should definitely re-raise all in. And if you have the chance, like Bud Bus, go a little bit crazy, just go for it. So, right table, it's like a 5x raise, right? Dawson, yeah, but I mean, the price is so good, 5x, I would call maybe, but it's always a tough spot. I mean, if you feel not well post-flop, you could, I think a fold is pretty legit. And
That's fine, yeah, certainly. 7-6 offsuit is not the greatest starting hand.
I mean, if I'm a little bit deeper, like you can see the other players have like 200 antes, I would recommend calling because, I mean, you can hit well and sometimes players get crazy if you flop nice. But let's see. Ace King. One thing Lucky have to work definitely on is the pre-flop play, and that he have to play his hands way more aggressive. Oh, double Ace King. Anna Konikova, welcome to the stream. Difficult board to play against two opponents. Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably give up too. It's not really a board you like to barrel on. I mean, especially on turns and rivers that are like 8 or 9, 10. They usually hit the
Yeah.
opponent's range. So,
But now I'm interested what Lucky do now with the left hand. I hope he's just pushing it in. I hope so.
oh, okay, that's way too
But
passive.
but maybe that's the way you make the money from Batbus. You never know. Let's see.
He doesn't seem like someone who likes to fold, so I would just get it in.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can raise even $3 and make this guy call. Sometimes players like to call big raises instead of all-ins. He goes for straight value and take it down. Beautiful. Now set a smiley to him. I see cashing out now. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's okay. You can do it. Let's check out what happens now. Butt bus again. Check down offsuit. It's a 9x raise, Julian. What to do here?
I would fold this, especially with having someone under the gun who could potentially limp shove.
Yeah, suited makes much difference. Suited, I would definitely call, but it also depends on. I mean, the table dynamics of the game. Are the players a lot of limb shoving here, or they're more passive? I mean, if you know the table is really passive, you can pretty call a lot of hands on buttons because I mean, if anyone anyway, everybody's calling. Yeah,
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if there was no limp under the gun, but you're basically a sandwich there, so you get into a lot of tricky post-flop situations because then butt bus will c-bet and you have one guy behind who could potentially shove on if you call the c-bet, for example. So
yeah, you're
that's
right.
why I prefer folding pre-flop in those spots.
Yeah, and Jack 9 offsuit
Yeah.
is maybe not the best candidate. A little bit more deeper, maybe different, but 100 ante is definitely not. You're right. So he betting with top pair. Hope he can take it down against Dao Son from. I mean, now it's Kazakhstan, right? Julian, you're the expert with the flags. I think I
That
think
could be
you I
Kazakhstan.
think
Yeah,
you won the bet last time, right?
I did. Still waiting for my $10.
I have some problem with the transfer.
I think the players on the table, right? Table number one. You said
Yeah, Ben on fire.
that was him. Yeah,
Benny on
Benny on
fire.
fire.
What
Yeah,
did I say? Slovakia or something? No,
yeah.
Slovenia.
I think
Yeah,
it is, of course, Serbia.
yeah. It's of course Serbia. Queen 10, the gut shot. I would.
Um, yeah, you can definitely call there.
Yeah, any 10 should be good. Most likely, King Queen makes no sense for the opponent to have on the flop. So your gut shot straight draw and your 10 should be live. And the price is good, you know. Sometimes you have to take a yeah take a card, you know. So here I would raise. Okay, he's potting. He's potty. Let's see. Button calls. Interesting one. Pair and a gut shot. Runner, flush draw. You block something there. Yeah, that is okay. You have all the aces, kings, ace, king. One fold. Two folds. Beautiful, Lucky. Aggression takes it down. Well done.
It's a bit of a small bet there, half pot, which invites people to call. I mean, I don't think they're folding ace jack, ace queen, of course not ace 10, so. But we're blocking some super type hands, and I would probably bet a little bigger, but that's fine.
But even the half pot bet gets the job done. That's beautiful. Aces. Okay. Now let's see what Lucky is doing with the aces. Ah, now he goes all in. Interesting. One call. And the opponent shows tens. Okay. What is he doing? Ah, he ran it twice. Or three.
3 times.
Three
Let's see
times.
how many times he can win it. Oh, that's
Okay,
one.
that's one for Lucky.
That's one for
Eves.
Eves.
Oh,
Okay, that
Jesus.
oh,
Oh, man.
bit unlucky.
Yeah, what can you do? Thank you. Elkie say thank you. I mean,
Rubbing it in.
you should change your name, Lucky. Something wrong with your name, maybe. I don't know. Tens. Yeah, that's. I mean, he had 50 antis. I like the slow roll on the rivers. It's so nice on the left hand when they turn the last card so really slowly, and then you get surprised what it is.
The squeeze function,
Yeah.
they call it.
Squeeze.
Gamblers like that.
Of course. I raise my hand. You cannot see it, but I'm raising it. Okay, a7. Yeah, that's out of position against aggression of bad pass. That's a fold. Three bet. Okay. I have to say, I see so much three betting and not three bet shoving. It's kind of funny. I mean, in the big limits, you will not see this much three betting anymore. Maybe in a deep stack pot, but
They're not deep, so
yeah. Usually, if you have over 200 antes, you might see a lot of three betting. But ace queen, queen jack of diamonds. Wow, what a flop for bad pass. Remember, Lucky had ace 7. Slowly, slowly. Let's see.
I think. Oh, that's a hold.
That's a hold for the ace queen. Okay, nice. But I mean, ace queen had a way much more relaxed living if he just shoved pre-flop, right? Really easy game. But he liked to take it the hard way on the flop. So, walkie-talkie for Lucky 88. Beautiful. And the right table, he pots it pre-flop. I mean, 10-10-6 is a hard one. And somebody just jam it in. I mean, he can have all the tens.
Easy fold now.
Yeah. The best you can hope for is like 7-8 of spades, maybe. Some random 8s jamming, but it's so unlikely. Queen 8 offsuit on the left hand, I would definitely complete there. Or just yeah, limp it in. The price is so good, and yeah, just take a chance to see a flop. So Lucky, where are your good hands? I'm waiting for a nice pot. I want to see you doubling up here, right in front of our eyes. Yeah. Okay, he's calling there with the open-ender on this paired board, flushy board.
I just let it go. I don't think we get good enough price here. I mean,
even if you hit our hand, you know, who knows if you're good or not. Yeah, Lucky. You bring yourself in a tough spot. What to do now? Just give it up, right?
Yeah.
Ace queen. 9-8 takes it down. Money goes to Serbia. Lucky. 10-7. It's gonna fold. I hear these guys get a flush jackpot also, right? You get every time money if you hit a flush, or is it just random?
No, I think you probably forgot, but I mentioned it in the previous video. You need to invest at least 15 antes
Yeah.
before you make the flush. So.
You're right. So you wanna basically build a pot when you have to draw to get a flush jackpot. But that's a nice thing, I guess. Queen at suited, Olympia under gun, 500 in UTG +1. But Benny on fire knows no mercy. He just punish and raises. Yeah, there's an ugly spot under the gun, out of position. Even it's suited. It's most likely dominated against ace queen, king queen, queen jack, queen 10. So he lets it go, which is pretty okay. Limpy with the ace jack suited. A beautiful hand for blackjack, but wrong game. You like to play blackjack, use?
To be honest, I used to
Really?
Be a professional no, just kidding. Yeah, I did play it once in a while in the casino for fun with friends and drinks.
Of course, of course. You
A
ever
little bit
been
DJing.
you ever been to Vegas?
I have, yeah.
Oh wow.
Pretty long. It's like 10 years ago.
10 years. I mean, that's where the games are really, really soft, huh?
Yeah.
I've been only once. I think 6 years ago or something. It was a really nice experience, I have to say. Everybody should take the chance and go one time to
Yeah.
Vegas.
At least once, yeah.
At least once in life. I mean, it's just. But let's focus on the hand. Lucky's just donk leading on the flop with a blocker against Butt is always a hard time because he don't like to give up, right?
Yeah, I don't expect a lot of folds since we don't block any pair. I
Yeah,
think.
Butt has all the
But
tens and kings.
but we can definitely hit some turns where we can barrel on some spades. Of course, an ace, a queen improves our hand.
Yeah, definitely right. So now you finish one table, open another one. I didn't get the action really much, but I guess Lucky donk leads against the whole table. I guess, and somebody raising in front of him a
I think
pre-flop.
it was against three players.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it might work, but you have to see also your limit and your opponents. And if you have players like Batbas who basically call any gut shot, any pair, it will give
You
you a
need
hard.
to be, you need to also fire through. I mean, definitely barrel a lot of turns, even some paired, even if you don't improve your hand or like a paired king, you should probably bet again against someone who has such a wide calling range on the flop.
Yeah. I mean, imagine you have like Queen 10, Jack 9, maybe Ace Jack 2.
Yeah,
All these hands pretty can do not much on the turn if you fire again, right? They just have to let it go, right? I mean, if they are tight players, maybe some will call again, but yeah, on the right hand, he flopped the double gut shot on the turn. Yeah, I like it. Try to get it. Try to take it down. I don't know. He's calling us there. It's a tough one. 8-7. Yeah. I mean, he might get it with a big bet, but the question is, Mr. Brazil, do you want to fold this one, huh? So lucky. When I was Vegas, I remember I played only the 1, 2 cash games, also $1, $2 in some old casino. I think it was Bally's or something. I don't know. And their only grand pass, people average was like 60 years or something, and
I
it
played
was
some cash game, but most of the time was just out drinking.
really yeah. But what I loved was the oxygen they put in the air. It was like you drink and drink and drink and you feel laughing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That was really insane. I was always drinking like 2, 3 vodka Coke or something, and then you feel like. I mean, our day usually starts with we went to a bingo sit there. We faked like we want to make some bingo, and then the waitress coming and they bring us the drinks, and then we paid
getting the
one
free
dollar,
drinks.
and then we drink, drink, drink. And we didn't play the bingo because the bingo was just bullshit. And then we had like 1, 2, 3 drinks inside, and then the party starts. That was funny. The
In the
easy
morning?
way. What do you say?
Did you say in the morning or like first thing in the day or what?
No, it was like I was there with 5 friends, and we had an apartment. And then I think in the afternoon, evening, when the evening starts, every hour after everybody made sport and wake up and food, and then in the evening, of course you go to the casino. Yeah, Ace Nine's not winning there. So lucky. Now lucky, we need some hands from you. King 6, Queen 6. I mean,
Bad Butt Bus is sitting out.
Yeah, our target player. I have 50 seconds more. I mean, look at this seconds from Batbus go really fast. That's not a normal time. Maybe it's moon time, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's like that.
Strange. Lucky, lucky. He's from Britain, I see. Great Britain.
Who? Who's from Britain? Oh, Lucky. Yeah.
Lucky, lucky, yeah. Maybe I need to help you with the flags there.
No, I was just looking at the other player.
Queens
What
versus.
about the guy with the tents? Where's he from?
Looks like Latvia, huh?
Yeah, it.
It could be Austria, but the color of the red is kind of different, right?
Yeah, at first you might think Austria, but no, that's
Yeah,
not
it's
Austria.
it's it's a fake Austria.
Shh, don't say that too loud.
No, from the flag, not from the country itself.
Yeah.
Queen Jack offsuit. So now I feel something growing. And tens, I mean, now we're gonna play. So limp with the tens, out of position. He's gonna call. Oh wow, the good
We
old top
flop.
set. The good old check on the flop. Check to the razor. This is a good
Like a
call.
check raise here, I think.
Most likely the pre-flop razor
I
will
mean,
bet.
checking back is just such a. I mean, what does he check back? Yeah, ace queen, but also ace king, maybe king queen, and he might just stab this turn even with ace queen. So I prefer check raise here, but
Yeah.
yeah, don't mind betting either.
So and now the river brings a one liner straight out. So I think the value bet is good. And he's raising now. That's funny. I think we should stop here for a moment. I mean, if I'm in Lucky's shoes now and I'm betting for value because I feel like our opponent have maybe a king, maybe ace jack, ace queen, queen jack. Um, I mean, it's hard for him to have the nine there, or maybe a jack nine. He should bet on the flop, right?
Yeah, Jack 9, I think he would definitely, if he's a regular, he would definitely bet this flop. What could he have actually? Ace 9 maybe? Ace 9 suited, something like that.
Ace nine of clubs, pocket nines. These are the only hands basically I can give him now. For me, it feels like kind of bluffy. I don't know. But the question is if Mr. Polska is capable of bluffing on this river. Really interesting one.
Because we ourselves can have a lot of 9x in our range, right? Like 9, 10, and 8,
Definitely,
9, and those kind of hands. So, and we're betting the river, so yeah, he might have it.
he might not. Yeah, let's see. I mean, let's see what Lucky is doing. Interesting one, definitely.
Fairly small race, so I don't mind calling, but
Yeah,
yeah,
and exactly Ace Jack. He turned his hand into a bluff.
interesting.
Yeah, really interesting. Good call by Lucky. Nice answer. Now we got a game.
Probably raised because he was betting just 1/3, sort of a block bet type on the river. Maybe that's also why he decided to raise.
Yeah, because all his ace queen, ace jack, queen jack hands cannot just call a river bet
Mhm.
because they're anyway behind against anything. So what is he doing? He's limping. Okay, you might limp, you might raise. But I have to say, I like Lucky's play. He induced the bluff on the river. He bet small on the river for value because he thinks like it's the best hand. And I have to say, nice hand, Lucky. Well played. Okay, interesting one. On the left table, 8-9 offsuit. You can call, but it's always tough out of position. It depends on if you want to play out of position pot with these hands. 10 ace. He's checking his quality.
You can check call, you can bet half pot. I don't mind. Both is fine. Yeah. Got value from a 9, perfect.
Perfect. Amazing. So let's see. On the left hand, he had eights. He might call. Oh, no, gut shot. Overcard. I mean, this is a pretty nice flop. You can check raise even, but It depends on the opponent, but he likes to check
Check
behind.
raise in those spot, but yeah, he's not betting.
I would bet now big. He decide to check. Now you make a straight. Yeah, of course, bet for some value. I don't expect much bluff from the opponent there. He should attack on the turn. I would, because yeah, take it down right away on the turn if the opponent shows weakness. But he got there on the river, so easy way.
Ace six offsuit there on table number 1. I think that's
Yeah, just muck your
not
hand.
a good limp.
Ah, he limped another gun. Yeah, that's not a good limp.
And then he's folding jack eight off there on the cutoff three-handed.
You have to always see, like if you cut off against button and everybody's folding already to you and they have the dead money, you try to get in these flops, you know, you wanna take it down. At least you want to limp to see a flop,
Right,
or you just raise it pre-flop, right?
exactly.
And this flag from the left table from Jack Walla, what is it? You have experience with this country?
Is that some kind of inside joke? Yeah, that's of course Thailand.
Ah, okay.
Have you been to Thailand?
Sure. Sure. Bangkok. He's calling with ace king only. I don't understand this. Just jam it, you know?
Yeah, that's
You
a
make,
league. That's something he has to work on his game.
yeah.
That's too passive pre-flop.
And it makes your life way more easy if you just put it in. And oftentimes, you will get calls from ace queen or ace jack or whatever. Hello to Noranga from Israel. This flag means
Welcome
always
to the table.
this flag means always action at the table. I like it.
Yeah, there's a lot of Israelis on Ggpoker
They should
actually.
come. They should come to stars. I think.
They can't. I think Stars is banned
Yeah.
in
I
Israel.
yeah. I remember when I was in Bucharest in Romania. There was a casino only for them. There was like
Okay.
I remember there was like 80% of the people there were from Israel, and they have like 10 roulette tables running the same time. And I talked to them, and they say like, we are here for 1 week only for gambling.
Yeah,
That's
if you can't gamble in your country, you look for it elsewhere.
yeah, and you look for the closest country, yeah, who offer you this service, and that was Bucharest. That was really funny, and the poker action was amazing. I can tell you, if one Israel player gun, the next one was waiting with the cash. You can believe this Romanian guys. There was like four Romanian racks in the casino. They just pick up the money. That was so easy. They were not really good. They were just ABC playing poker, but that was way enough. That was way
Yeah,
more better than all these other guys. Yeah. So
yeah,
left
lucky
table,
poker can be fun.
definitely.
I would probably raise this. I think there's a lot of hands we can get value from, and actually, if Queen X will fold, that's also a good scenario for us picking up the pot on the flop. But King Jack is pretty powerful open-ender on a rainbow board. What do you think?
Definitely. It's a nuts open ender to both sides. And after he betting only 1/3 on the flop, he shows some weakness, I think, and we can punish this with right away action on the flop. But he didn't
Yep,
do so. Let's see
he's
what's.
putting hands like Queen Jack in a tough spot. When you're racing the flop, they should fold Queen Jack, Queen Nine. Maybe they're gonna call Jack Nine, which we are doing very well against.
Yep.
So yeah,
And he gives up on a river. Queen 7.
okay.
Yeah. Running hot. Yeah, what can you do? I mean, he decided to play his hand passive, which is not wrong. Um, and on the river, he didn't get there. I think his check is fine because it feels like
Yeah,
the opponent, even if the opponent has like an ace jack, I think he's in a calling mode because you feel like, you know, you have a draw, your draw is missed. I'm just gonna call you the board paired. Right table, yeah, sevens. You have to fold. What can you do? Jack Walla, Mr. Thailand, he was happy with this nice pot, huh? What I like is this rabbit cam, I have to say.
You should give GG a try.
Now I cannot do anymore because they banned it. Short tech, right?
They
For the
banned what?
short tech for the German players, right? Or am I wrong?
No, no, they are creating a new client for German players.
Ah,
You can still play on there.
so it's no problem if I register there.
Yeah,
Okay, I give it a chance, definitely. So flush draw, gut shot, everything you want on the world. Even you can jam on the flop. I think so powerful.
pretty easy call. I would probably bet bigger because we want the 15 antes invested pre-flop. But okay, that's a nice outcome.
Beautiful. Is it 15 antis invested? 75 cent? Yeah.
Yeah, now
Come on.
definitely.
Flush.
No flush when it's hard to hit when he has two spades as
Yeah.
well.
Oh, he said thank you. Lucky. Lucky, lucky. But not
The
lucky
needle.
enough to hit a flush. Ah. 10-9 offsuit on the left hand. Yeah, it's just, what can you do? But I have to say, I like the action here on the low stacks. It's pretty
Yeah.
nice. And all the guys sitting here can improve their games. And I
Oh,
guess, yeah, it looks like
a
that's
little
it for
bit.
today. It was part number 2 of Lucky Lucky 88.
Yeah,
Julian,
pretty nice video. Thanks for sharing the session with us, Lucky, and thanks also for the feedback from you guys from the community. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video.
I think so too. Juice, it was a pleasure for me. Me, Katrin
Likewise.
Saufen, I say goodbye now, and we see you next time on the 6 Plus Hold'em YouTube channel. Goodbye.